Welcome to the Tone Jerks Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre.
Kyle McIntyre.
Yep. The one and... Well, I can't say the one and the only. There's probably a million Kyle McIntyres out there.
I thought my name was unique.
Yeah.
There's I think Facebook searched Brian Gower. I'm one of... I saw probably 50 just on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Dang.
And then people have messaged me, hey, da-da-da. I'm like, I'm not that Brian Gower. I mean, there is a lot of us. Search again. Your Brian is in another castle.
Go away.
Go away. Please go. All right, Kyle. What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good in your world?
Well, I guess I teased it in our group, and I think you posted on Instagram. But I did some rehabilitation in the garage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, one spot. Everything else looks like hell now, even worse. But
you just need one good wall for pictures.
Hell yeah! And you just rotate the things that you need to put on it. You know.
It's all about angles. Kyle, you're giving me angles.
Yeah. So there was a wall I had talked about, had tools on it, and I wanted to work on shit. I wanted to get the tools off the wall, and basically it's like a useless wall because there's a garage door right next to it, and it's really thin. You can't put. I had cabinets there, and they didn't really work too well there, anyways.
The garage is kind of.
It's an odd shape.
Yes. You probably said it before, but it's like a 2-car garage, but it's 2 cars in front of each other. So it's not very
tandem,
wide,
not
but it's
next to each other.
Long. So it's like, okay, if you have shit back, pushed up against the walls, it's cabinets or desks or tables, it's like your square footage on the floor is lost really quick. It turns into a bowling alley or bowling lane that you're walking down.
And I got to get smart with, well, good luck. But I got to get smart with how I put things in here. And I had seen, the wall, and I had kind of envisioned what I wanted to do with it. And I just had time. We've all had a little bit of time.
I set up my hope chest and my plan of drawings and dreams, and I put them underneath my pillow.
Graph paper, and I started tracing out what I wanted to do.
Or it's you have blueprints and shit like that you're you're like a contractor or
with a hard hat and carrying the rolls of blueprints around.
Yeah,
holding it up and with my orange vest. Anyways, stupid.
It's
anyways,
I talking out a skit.
yeah. That's how you know we have too much time on our hands.
It would be funnier than SNL. Anyways,
shots fired. Yeah,
did you see that they did it from their house?
Oh, I heard about it. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, it's not even
that shit anytime. I'd rather play video games.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I cleared the wall, pulled the pegboard off, took out any screws and shit, and basically I took a rug I had bought a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I just last minute I'm like, I don't want to just put guitars on this wall and have it kind of look like shit. It's
it was
just
still like a garage wall,
garage, just with the bare stud. I'm like, okay, well, I just literally screwed the rug to the actual boards, to the actual studs. It looks great. I think it's cool.
It looked really cool. I'm like, wow, that looks really nice. I like that.
Looks way different than what it used to be.
It totally changes the look. I'm like, we're not even interior designers by any means or have really any taste, but I'm like, man, it looks so cool. Taste, it looks great. And then I have a lack of taste. I was like, oh man, that totally changed. That doesn't even look like the same wall anymore. No. I'm like I sound like such an idiot as I finish that sentence, but it looks great. I was like, oh, do that. And it totally functions from somewhat of a sound standpoint because of it'll kind of help with some of the
we'll see
I would assume so. It would some of the echoes in the room.
Yeah,
but yeah, no,
I haven't got got my decibel meter, and checked it out.
I don't think it will help. I mean, anything really does help with the reflections, but yeah, that's cool.
Yes, I was able to get 5 hangers on there. That's cool.
Got those from Johnny Ray.
Johnny, yeah. I was like, oh, I had it was like the day of. I'm like, fuck, I probably should pull these out of the back of my truck because they were sitting in a bag that had water in them.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had threw them in there, and I totally forgot they were in there. And so it rained like 14 different times in between here and when you threw them in there. Dried them out, put them up, fucking money.
Yeah, it was when I was helping Johnny move. He was like, it had a room, like his just kind of whatever room, you know? It's like stuff in there, storage boxes, stuff like that, guitar stuff. And he's like, help, he's just trying to like load up stuff. And he's like, do you want any of this shit? And he's a bag of just like guitar hangers. I'm like, no, but Kyle probably could use one or two. So I was going to grab two, just take them all. He's in that mode of just like, I need this out of my life.
Generous.
Like he's like, it was.
You're the one to get me there.
Really, like, thanks for that. But it's also, that mindset of like, I just want to get the shit out of my life. He's like, take it. Like, he's like, take all of them. So he gave me a bag of just guitar hangers. Yeah,
I know. It's awesome. And I didn't have to buy any. Mm-hmm. So that was perfect. The perfect amount.
The perfect crime. That's what you say.
No.
Someone gave them to you. You're like, the perfect crime.
Nice. Like you stole them. Nice.
He gave them to me. Nice score.
Yeah, so I have it next to my pedal cabinet, which I need to organize that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of want... I'm on the fence if I want to even keep that cabinet and just get a new one that would facilitate more shelves. I don't know.
I need more space for my pedals instead of like, maybe scale back. You're like, no, cabinet is the problem.
Well, or I could keep it like the way it is and then add shelves that onto the wall and put them at like an angle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people do that. I know Ryan 60 Cycle does that to display pedals.
Yeah, huge shout out to Ryan. Huge
shout out. Eric Marrow does on his YouTube channel too. So it's like, it looks cool. I mean, that pedal show, they all do it. I'm like,
I know.
You should probably just do it. I know. They're all doing it.
I see him doing acrylic though. That's kind of interesting because then you can see the rug still underneath it. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm not in a fucking gross ass garage. It takes you away.
Yeah, and also, fuck, I don't know. Or then putting it on that wall. Yeah, you got some ideas that you could do. I'm just thinking of like, more space to display. More displays. To display the pedals. I don't know. You got some ideas.
Yeah, and a part of that, I while I was moving everything and pulling everything apart, I pulled that rug, the one that you just loved. Pulled that rug that was on the floor, pulled it out of here.
Oh,
I cut the really ugly 80s looking rug.
Yeah, the one that smelled like
shit. Cologne, tobacco, and I don't even know what
dog
else.
Piss.
Yeah, no, I still have that the dog piss one over here.
Okay, yeah.
But I got rid of that one. It got wet. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this.
Speaking of dog piss, my dog just burst through the door. I'm like, "Hey, aren't you talking about me?" I'll gate that out. But he burst through the door like you're going into a saloon.
Spawns it in. Hey,
or like that SpongeBob meme where the fish bursts through the door. It's like nobody, and then some guy fucking up the whole party. Hey, everybody! Anyway. But you got the rug.
I got rid of that thing, cut it up through the trash because it was just horrible. It just smelled bad. It got wet. Actually, it didn't come in through the culprit, or sorry, the culprit. The door on the other side, which usually gravity pulls the water through which I got to figure this shit out. But which is really good when you have electronics and expensive guitars and stuff. You have,
and computer and amps and all your shit in there.
Well, I don't have that shit on the ground except for your amp. No, so let me explain. So the rug was on the floor near the door, right?
Yeah.
So it acted like a sponge and it pulled the water in from outside. I guess it went underneath the garage door and just sucked it right in.
Oh, well, yeah. Gross. You're bringing the outside in, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's not a good thing.
But no, I think you were saying before, guitar wall hangers. That's the business.
Oh yeah, dude. So with it's like a game changer. I feel like I'm in a new class of musician now.
Like, oh, the jerk lounges. Oh, man, we are
shit up.
You're just looking down at all the peons in their normal garages. Like, you don't have, IKEA rugs and hand-me-down guitar hangers?
Yeah, exactly.
And reuse hand-me-down guitar hangers.
Fucking mustache twister over here.
You have a monocle? Like, you fucking also.
You fucking...
Don't look at me.
Dang. But yeah, I feel more productive. So like I've been recording more guitar and bass, and it's like I don't know, I feel like I can do it without it being a chore,
Mm-hmm.
Like go grab it, put it up, tune it real quick, play. All right, well, I'm done with that guitar part. Let me put it back up. Let me grab the bass. Let me do the bass now. But I'm like, damn. It's like before I had it in a case, or I wasn't even doing this. It's like, I don't know. It's like a gateway to making more music. I think I've made like, I don't know, 5 more songs. Then this is like not synthwave shit. This is just like,
music,
rock.
Not music. God, asshole. It's like rock music that's your first instrument. I guess is guitar and bass. Yeah. I guess like this isn't a guitar podcast. We're like a musician podcast. But it's like, I think we were initially based around guitar and bass because that's our instrument in our band, that and vocals. And it's like, it's like it's been going to synth and stuff like that.
Well, and it's funny, like in the past couple of days, I feel like I'm getting better because I'm actually playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like developing the muscle memory, and
mm-hmm.
probably should learn correctly how to play, break habits and stuff. But
I got a bad habit.
Another thing, actually, I totally didn't think about this. I got some packs actually for Easy Drummer.
Okay,
Easy Drummer 2. Did I talk about getting the actual program?
Yeah, we did last time. I think it's like the third time we've talked about Easy Drummer.
Okay.
Tune Tracks does not sponsor us, but we just like their stuff.
Yet. All right. No, I got 3 packs actually.
Oh shit!
Expansion packs.
Okay.
So they had like a deal, like a bundle deal. If you buy 3, it's basically like buying 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, might as well just fucking do it. So
yeah,
I got the metal one that you thought was like super fucking sick.
Yeah.
By the way, they have like 5 or 6 metal drum packs. Like, how many do you need?
Yeah, that's really...
How different can they be?
I feel underrepresented as a punk drummer or punk musician. Tune Tracks, you're going to be canceled.
Yeah.
If I'm not represented in your drum packs, then I'm not even going to buy your product. Just kidding. We both
fuck. Just kidding. Yeah. So I've been messing with that, and I'm having fun. I've actually kind of did what you did. Well, actually, I don't even know if this is how you build your drum songs, but what it sounds like you actually drag into the song builder. Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. It's super.
And then I moved that out into the actual DAW.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I just leave it in the builder because at that point it's already done.
So then when you record it out, though, it's not a MIDI anymore, right?
No, it's recording as an instrument track.
Okay, so it records as a wave.
It's a stereo instrument that's playing. I don't have to bounce it to a wave or anything. It's constantly going, and it's pretty adaptive in the plugin itself. Again, we're talking about Easy Drummer.
Okay, well, let's make it quick.
It's
wrap it up.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I really like that because you can change everything in the DAW itself.
Yeah,
as far as the drums and stuff like that, and it's cool. And you got the metal one, you got the pop punk one. What else did you get?
I got the Dream Pop.
And that one has like all those like weird, like like kind of like
and
like
I'm looking through it and
kind of
and I don't hear exactly what I'm looking for still, so I might have fucked up. I don't know if they really have it in this pack.
Oh, really?
Under the Tune Tracks, name.
Yeah,
I tried to find, and I went through most of their songs, and I didn't really see. I don't know. I'll still be able to use some of those. There's some really cool sounds in the Dream Pop one.
Yeah,
but after spending 10 minutes looking through, like listening, to the actual individual drums, not just the drum, the built-in, like, I don't know what you call it, but the sound, I guess the sound clips or whatever. I couldn't find like the actual sound that I hear or that I want to hear.
Oh, really?
We'll see. Yeah, I'm a little bummed about that, but I'll probably still use some of them because they do sound awesome, but they're not like the synth-y drums. So
okay, yeah.
But when they say pop, I don't know. I thought I heard it when I listened to the sample songs.
Yeah,
but I couldn't find it when I went through to look. So maybe it's some tweaking on my end. I don't know.
Yeah, but
other than plugins, which we're probably going to talk about next episode too. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think a lot of this maybe is a switch to maybe in the last like month or whatever. It's just because we're both home more, me full time, recording a lot more. So I'm spending a lot more time instead of talking about doing stuff as far as music and creating goes. Is I'm doing it a lot more, and I'm having such a ball. I sent you a track that I've been working on for something that we'll probably talk about next week. And I was like, dude, this sounds so sick. I made it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting better at mixing. I'm getting better at getting better tones and sounds. And then finding from mixing of like having less tracks, but making all the tracks as far as guitar, the better sounding representation instead of saying like, oh, we'll bolster everything. This guitar only sounds good if you quad track it or like da-da-da. I'm like, no, having only two guitars, like, and a bass track and drums, like that, it can sound huge if you do it correctly and you play, your parts better. Yeah. So it's about like, everybody should probably says like, well, no shit, Brian. But I'm like, yeah, playing your parts confidently and, picking them out can really change the whole thing. I'm like, man, and I'm sitting here just doing it in my bedroom. I'm like, man, it kind of, puts it into perspective. I'm like, I don't know, like learning a lot more just by playing music every single day in a home studio environment. Because you can pick it apart completely instead of just like, oh, I have my amp and I'm just blaring around in the, the jam room. Not that we did it every day, but I'm like, if you're like, oh yeah, like I'm going to practice maybe like once a week with the band and maybe I'll pick up my guitar and kind of noodle around. But when you're doing it every day, more of like, I'm recording today, I'm doing this today, you kind of are able to pick it apart and be like, man, I fucking suck. Well, I'm better than I was yesterday, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and
I like that it kind of inspires me to play better. And, like I had old strings on my fucking bass and like, I haven't put strings on in a long time. Mm-hmm. Usually like you do it for me. And I'm like,
before a show or recording, I were like, okay, those are the two instances. It has to be a big show or it has to be a recording.
Yeah. And I was recording originally with like the grabber, which sounds really good, but it just doesn't sound, it's not my sound still. Mm-hmm. I did like a couple songs and listen to them again. I'm like, man, just doesn't feel right.
It's not Kyle McIntyre enough.
I know. I need more of me in my life. You know what I'm saying? So
it's the exact opposite of what people say. It's like, tone's in your fingers. Kyle's like, no, it's in my bass.
Stupid.
I sound not like, because somebody else, if I play the bass that I own with my own hands, but if I play my other bass, then I sound like me. People are like,
no, what? And it sounded cool. Don't get me wrong. The tracks, it sounded gritty and it sounded awesome, but it just didn't sound. I don't know. Maybe I want more of a cleaner bass sound, and then I can. I don't know, but.
You were saying that you recorded.
Not really making sense.
Yeah, we've been like throwing tracks back and forth to each other of like song ideas and stuff. And you recorded one with the P bass. You're like, why wasn't I doing this in the first place? Because it's literally in your garage. Like,
yeah, it's here.
It was
usually in the studio.
It was in the case. You're like, I have my whole rig here. Yeah. Actually, you have your pedal board, your actual bass pedal board.
Yeah.
You have your gigging studio bass there. And then you have your Ampeg SVT3 and 410 bass amp there. You're like, wait, I have everything here of Kyle's signature sound. Why am I not using any of it?
Yeah, so it's good, and it sounded awesome. And actually, pulled a fast one on the. I think did we talk about submitting
yes,
tone control stuff? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I submitted a song and it was with the grabber bass, and then they said, "Oh, you actually need to submit it to this other thing." So I re-recorded the bass on it.
Oh, nice.
And submitted it, and I'm like, "Oh, this sounds so much better."
Yeah, you were we were kind of going back and forth, and you're like, "Oh yeah, P bass." I'm like a lot more. I'm like, stick up for my jazz bass all day long, and I love the sound of a jazz bass because it's so different than a P bass in my head. And playing wise, it's not. I don't notice much of a difference. It is a thinner neck. I know you hate that.
Yes, I mean, I'll fucking rip on it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you'll play it, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll play
tapping.
I'll play the one string that I know how to play really well.
Yeah, until that fucking thing breaks.
And then, whereas like, I don't notice it much really, but maybe because I have such small hands, I've like if you look at my hand, it's really tiny. I'm all palm. Like I'm all palm, and I have like if you blow up a glove,
It's like Mickey Mouse hands.
Exactly.
But smaller fingers still.
Hamburger helper, be damned. No,
Oh God, Jesus!
Oh man, we're getting too silly.
So stupid.
Anyway, but no, I'm like, oh yeah, like the jazz bass is thinner, but I don't really notice that's an advantage or anything. But anyway, I was saying to you, as much as I stick it for the jazz bass, P bass always works. It just does. If you're playing like lighter rock, maybe just for rock alternative stuff, but I'm like, it just always fucking works. And it's the bass. If you're gonna like, the debate is like jazz bass for this or like a Music Man, I'm like, just get a P bass. If you can get even a Squire or Mexican P bass, have one of those, and then go to town and try other fun ones.
Yeah.
I think even Johnny, he has so many basses, but he's got a couple solid P basses because he's like, I mean, to me, I'm like, those just are good to have. You can always just like go to town. Like I have Rickenbackers, I have like fucking, he's got grabbers, he's got all these like crazy style basses of Kramers and stuff like that. But it's like you can always fall back and just a P bass fits.
Definitely.
I don't even know where it's going, but yeah, no, I think that's really cool. I think we were talking pre-show. I don't know why. Or I think just because we never did it. It's like we talked so much shit about guitar wall hangers, but they are sick.
Yeah. Oh man,
I have two. I really
changed and inspired.
Mm-hmm. I really. So this is like you can learn, people. You can learn from your mistakes.
Yeah,
I do. I'm like, yeah. To me, I'm like, I think I have maybe space on my walls for another guitar hanger, but I really do like them. I always have my acoustic out, and I can just grab it whenever I want. But I have one of the 5 stand rack hangers on the floor, and I wish those guitars were on the wall because it just takes up so much space.
Yeah, dude. Get some hangers, dude. What are you waiting for? Someone to give them to you for free?
They are, but they are out, which makes it so much easier. The idea of like putting your guitars away. I think I really could go back and find that episode, but I'm like, I think that's what we said. Like, just put your bass and guitar away in the case. It's not that big a deal.
The case will last longer in the case.
Like, yeah, keep it fresher. It's not gonna
fresh.
I'm like, it's not gonna get damaged in the case.
Oh, it's how pretentious, like hanging on the wall, showing everyone. Oh, I play guitar.
But literally, I mean, like, yeah, I have my guitars only out for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even have them out in videos or anything. And you are just like, it's gonna be for your garage. Like maybe we eventually when we start getting into doing video podcasts, they might be in the background or whatever. But it's like it's really just for you, and you're like, man, this is great. I am stupid. We're both stupid. We are both stupid. We can at least say that we're dumb.
Yeah.
Not even just like the whole we're dumb. It's like
that was dumb.
We say stuff that's stupid, but we think is like, dude, we're on point. We're fucking crushing it right now. And I think that's a lot of people listen to the show that they're like, oh, you guys are you're clowns. You guys are funny.
Yeah.
But sometimes we know what we're talking about. But,
yeah. Not right now we do. Before we didn't. Now we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, totally.
with the hangers.
Yeah. And sometimes you learn. It's all about, I mean, we're all works in progress, people. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
I guess that's my what's new. What's new with you?
I did sell a pedal. I have several things. My big ticket item things have not sold, but I'm getting some like questions about whatever. I'm trying to sell my Rock-A-Verb 1x12 combo. I'm trying to sell my Fractal XFX2 and my Fractal FX8 because I have the X8, which I love. It's so awesome. It's basically like a multi-effects and the amp modeler in one, and it's just the size of the FX8. Anyways, I could put it on my PT3. That's all one unit. I don't need two. Right now I have three.
Yeah.
Not getting anything on those, although I have been getting the, it's the Craigslist people. It's like, what's your lowest?
Fuck.
No, you're not even going to do the dance, man? Yeah. Come on. What's your lowest? Like, it's like, you have no honor.
Move along, asshole.
I mean, but I do tell them because I hope they give it to me. Although I do say a little bit higher than what my lowest would be. And then they just don't answer back. They're like, oh, okay. I even say, I think I said it on Patreon. I'm trying to, like, for my FX8, I'm like, okay, it is a niche thing. I have gotten a trade offer for like a Japanese Fender Strat, which I'm just like, it's kind of boring looking. It doesn't really stand out. And I'm like, I don't really want to deal with that.
Was it green, right? It was like,
it was the exact same seafoam green color and neck as your Strat. And I'm like, it wouldn't even be fun to play because I'm like, or to have.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
No, but it's like a 3-coil Strat.
Like,
and I'm like,
I have this. Yeah.
Oh, it's like, it's just basically like, oh, I'm already ripping off your style to hold this for a little. Anyways, it was just something I was like, fuck it. I don't want to deal with selling us. Like, I have a box to ship the FX8 if I do sell it online. Anyways, I was just debating over that. Anyway, so it's just, I get the whole, like, what's your lowest? Come on. So I did sell my TC Electronic Mimic doubler pedal.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You love that thing.
I do like it a lot. It was really cool, but it's already gone. I just know that in the new post-COVID world, I won't be playing 2 amps. I just won't see myself playing 2 amps. If all goes according to plan, I'll be playing my X8 through just, powered FR cab. That is the goal.
I like how a virus had to ravage the world for you to have to do that.
I'm just kidding. I was just using that as an excuse. I was already planning on doing that. So I just looked at it. I'm like, I don't know when I would ever use this again. And if anything, like, I don't think I would even try to go stereo just because think of how much more complicated that's going to be for any sound person. Maybe there's like 2 clubs in San Diego that we play or 3 that could handle like a stereo 2 XLR out for guitar. But you tell them 1 and they're going to be like, what? I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I want to just spoon feed them. This is my signal. Just make sure it's loud enough. That's it. That's all you got to do.
You handle this side. I'll handle this side.
And then if I have to say like, here's 2, oh. So as much as I like the idea of like thickening up the sound, I think just getting 1 solid good sound, I think we'll be okay. So anyways, it's such a great pedal, but I just won't be using it. And so anyways, I'd let that go. There's no way I would even use it in the studio because I'm like, oh yeah, you need to thicken up double guitars. I'm like, no, I'm going to record it twice. I have the technology. So anyway, that's gone. So a little bit of coin in my pocket. And then I did send a little care package to a friend of the show, Doug Christ.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I I was talking to Doug about like, I don't remember how it got to. I think it was like that fuzz pedal video that I did. I'm like, involving like Northern Creeper, Pelotar and stuff like that. And he's like, oh yeah, turn it down. I'm like, yeah, dude, I like Northern Creeper is probably one of my favorite fuzzes. Half Horse is really cool. It's got some like glitchy style stuff. And then he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I want to start sending this Northern Creeper out because I think more people need to try it. And he's like, oh yeah, if you want to send it to, first person, you can send it to me. I'm like, sure. So I ended up just talking to him about like, oh, have you tried this pedal? Have you tried this one? So some of the pedals that I own. And then so I just like, oh, I'm going to send you a couple of them. And then I couldn't find a box because I only had a large shipper for the flat rate. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fill this fucking thing up. So which ones do you want? Da-da-da. And so I sent him like just a couple surprise, like send him 5 pedals just to fuck around with. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I was like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, I have all these pedals that I'm like, I'm not using.
Send him like a whole pedal board.
I sent him 5 pedals, yeah. So a lot of fuzz ones because I'm like, oh, I did that fuzz.
Lucky dog.
Yeah,
lucky Doug.
A lot of people really like fuzz pedals. To me, I'm like not a huge fan.
More for them.
I did find some that I like, so I'm holding on to them. But I'm like, I can hold on to them, and if I'm not using them, let them go to people. But I still own them, you know. Send them the Northern Creeper, the Pelletar, the Half Horse, and then I also non-fuzz, but I send him the Special K from Like My Pedals. So that's his Joseph's Klon kind of. He's now doing the K2, which is like, I guess, think of like the version 2 of the Special K. And then also the Echo X from Ranger Effects. So that's the one that's kind of the MIDI pedal. That's like a Echo pedal, so kind of a delay-ish.
Okay.
And then also has that like Igor pad that you can like start doing feedback and stuff like that. It's cool. So I sent him a little care package, and then he sent me one back. He's like, "Oh shit, well I should send you stuff." I'm like, "That you don't have to. That wasn't part of the deal." But he did. Anyways, so he sent me 3 pedals here, and so I got the pedals that he is building. So it's like from kits and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of cool. So he's kind of getting into the pedal game, building pedals and stuff like that. So what he's calling the Fat Guy Little Coat fuzz. So it's a BC 108 fuzz. It's like the it's a 1 knob fuzz. It goes fuzz, fuzzier, fuzziest. It's just like, it's crazy, it's loud, and it just kind of goes like octavey. It sounds like it sounds like an amp that is maybe a 6-inch speaker that's gonna explode. Just Velcro-y, crazy, like it's just like too much power, things gonna explode. It's a lot of fun, and the thing is, it's a mini pedal, so that's probably one of my favorites. That might get lost in the mail. And then he sent me the what he's calling the I'm Your Huckleberry pedal, which is actually a clone of the Friedman Golden Pearl. So I've never actually heard of that pedal, so I actually had looked it up, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? It sounds really cool. That Friedman pedal is it's a light to medium overdrive, so like kind of like more of a bluesier. So it's not really like, it's not a tube screamer where like it has a mid hump or like coloring your tone and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of, I know these are buzzwords and stuff like that, but it really is meant. It's really, I don't know. It really does sound good if you're using a pushed amp. So not on the edge of breakup, but like something that's already pushed. So if you kind of don't like if you do like the characteristic, or if you don't, you can change it. You can just add more gain to it.
Yeah.
Or you can make it high cut, and so it's like, more bassier, or you can actually add highs to it to make it like gainier and like, cut through a little bit better. So it really mixes well with the amp's drive. So I'm actually really dig that one. That might get lost too. I had to file a claim for USPS here. and then the last one he sent was a clone of a If 6 was 9. So this one's really, he said it was like a fuzz distortion, and that's exactly what it is. It's like between the tone switch here and the bias, you can make it sound like a distortion pedal that actually like you can do like chugs and stuff like that, and also have it sound like super like sputtery, Velcro-y, and it is crazy. I'm like, wow, I've never heard of a 6 if 6 was 9 before, and then he built a clone of it. So that one's I mean, like, to have
6 and 9, that's a solid gold.
I believe so.
Solid gold effects, yeah.
I mean,
I know that.
That's pedal. A really cool like idea and world of like a pedal to be able to go from distortion that you can use as like a very percussive rhythm, and then also go to a sputtery type fuzz. I know Sean at Lollygagger's working on something. He's posted it online, so I don't think I'm like blowing the lid off of it. But he's working on something that can kind of do that with a similar, like almost a switch or whatever. And so you can go from a fuzz to distortion in the same thing. So you can do your fuzzier, soaring lead tones, single note runs, but also have your chords be chunky. So I like that a lot. That's really cool. So thanks, Doug.
You said it was it was called It's 69? What is it?
If 6 was 9, but
that's what Doug should call it.
If 69. But yeah.
If 69.
Yeah, he's I don't know, kind of working on things right now and learning as he goes. But yeah, 37 effects. So that's was what he's calling it. 30 spelled out 37 and then FX the number. So
okay,
I think he might maybe he'll start an Instagram, but he is going to be on this Friday's bonus episode. So tune into this feed. So far, been getting good response with that. People have been liking the bonus episodes. So thanks for tuning into that. But he is going to be on, and it was a lot of fun talking.
No one asked me what I thought. I'm not there. Yeah. So
you
love it.
You're not a part of it. This is no Kyle's club. We already have one. But yeah. So I'm really stoked to get these pedals back, or not get these pedals back. Stoked to get these pedals. Who knows when Doug will be getting them back? But I don't know. I don't know why we don't do this more often. Just sending pedals to people, and maybe we got to find trustworthy people. Is that probably the thing? I just answered myself as I was saying that.
I got a bunch of pedals loaned out.
Yeah,
actually, I got some pedals loaned out right now.
I am not. I'm not using some of these fuzz pedals. And really, I was holding onto them to do that video, and the video is done. So I'm like, these fuzz pedals can go. As much as I love the fuzz pedals, and I'm gonna add some of them to my boards and stuff like that for recordings. But I'm like, I mean, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks because I'm still gonna be like, oh man, it'd be cool to add this fuzz. But you know what sounds good here? Rockover with a tube screamer.
I have 2 pedals loaned out, and they're both fuzz pedals. So that's cool. I probably should hit the people up to have them.
Yeah, well, those people are Aaron Abubo and Sean Prs Johnson, and I have both their pedals, so I have to give them their pedals back.
Well, we're different people, so
yeah, I want my pedals back. You got to take this up with Brian.
Yeah,
I've been holding on to those and playing them a lot. So I got
we're the same entity. So
Apollo Phaser from Solid Gold Effects from Aaron, and then I have the is it the Rising Sun Tremolo from Native Audio that I'm borrowing from Sean Prs Johnson. I should let you use those since I put your pedals on the line. Anyway, this we could totally talk about this off air. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Do you want to hit some topics or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so for the first topic, I texted you this today because I was like, this is going to be good. So I'm thinking, the East Coast, West Coast rivalry with the rap and the rappers in the 90s.
Yeah.
But, I was like, okay, I don't know what brought that up. Maybe I was listening to something on a podcast. But I was like, oh, what about like East Coast, West Coast rig? But the coast is so small as far as like states go. So I'm like, okay. And then you had said like East and West, United States, and divided by the Mississippi River, the Mississippi line. And I was like, okay.
Mississippi River.
I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea. So the whole idea of a rig, so it's like guitar, amp, pedals, and if you have accessories or whatever, from states east and west of the Mississippi River. I was like, okay, I like that a lot. I think this will be fun. So we flipped a coin. I got west, and you got east. And so the idea is to let's make a cool rig. Let's make something that we would want to play, people would want to play, from companies. And I was going through mine too. I'm like, there's a lot. And then you find, between the 25 states of like, of
25 states.
Well, I guess I 20. I would say 25 states.
There are more than 25.
Yeah.
States,
okay.
right?
Listen, dickhead. You're like the type of people that like take a quote, but don't take the whole thing. That's just exactly what you do every fucking time. You don't listen to me fucking finish. You take like one part. Like this is what he said, and this is how he meant it.
I see you're a little irritated. My work here is done.
Yeah, you're like,
all right, continue.
You're part of the. You see, like I understand. You're part of the media that likes to just divide up people, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm dividing up the country by the pedals. Anyway,
you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I was something to go off with that, but yeah. So like, okay, I didn't do the math here, but I would say like, okay, maybe it's not evenly divided. I looked at the line here, and I'm like, I have way more of the U.S. than Kyle does. And I looked, I'm like, there's a lot of states on the east.
Maybe square miles.
And I was like,
mileage.
There's a lot. There's a lot that pretty. All right, I'm pretty dumb. So I mean,
you stay in a bunch of states you don't even know what the hell they are.
You do fucking Mario and Luigi the shit out of me. Every time I'm trying to say something, you're like, bah, 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 bah.
Just waiting to pounce.
Yeah, totally. Got to get those double jumps in. So I was like looking at like, man, there's a lot packed in there. I like could literally look at a map if you took off all the names of the states and you tell me like, hey Brian, what state is this? I don't know. I don't know.
With T and ends in X's.
No, I mean, I know, like, okay. Like,
just name some that you could reckon.
Texas for sure, Alaska, California, stuff like that. Idaho. Oh wait, no, Utah.
All right.
Idaho. So Florida for sure, and then I'm like, and then New York. I could probably pick that one out, and then anyway, so like I was going through some of those. I'm like, man, I should brush up on my the
geography.
Yeah, I'm like, I really don't. I couldn't pick them all out of a lineup, to be honest with you. I don't think I could name all 50 states.
Yeah, I have my shortcomings too, so I'm not gonna rail on you anymore.
but yeah, doing this, I thought that was one thing I learned. I'm like, oh man, thank God for Google. But anyway, so I have West, you have East. Let's see. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? What are we doing here?
I guess I can go first.
All right. Give me a rig here. What do you got? What are you starting with?
So I'm starting with a little small company called PV. So they're based out of Mississippi, right on the line. Okay,
right mom and pop shop.
Yeah. So I was looking at just simple amp. I don't want anything crazy.
No, yeah, I don't know if we said this, but it's like companies that are based in these states, they may not make everything here. Mm-hmm. They may have some stuff that's made overseas, but we're not going to get into all that. Like, well, it's not American made. Blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck. Okay. And even companies that are made here, not all their parts are made in U.S. Anyway, we're just doing it based in here, just to keep it simple. If you want to get into all that whole thing, then you can make your own rig if that's your case.
All right, so so PV, I have the PV Delta Blues, the 30-watt combo. Yeah. It looks like a tweed amp, It's like You
didn't want to do any chugga-chuggas with a 6505 or Invictus or whatever the hell the thing is? Invictive, I think?
I was thinking of it, but I'm like, I want something simple. And
does look sick, though. We did not check it out at NAMM, but they came out the Invictive lunchbox head, which is a smaller, I think 25-watt, 50-watt version of that amp. All right. Everything is like cab IRs. It has XLR out. It has the high gain, clean channels, all that up. Misha Man.
Well, even if you could look at it, I doubt you could play it at some of those booths.
Yeah.
All right, this is it. All right, move along.
Yeah, we did get an invite to go there, but I think their NAMM went by so quick. Anyway, PV, a good shout.
It's a 30-watt. It's a 30-watt amp. Yeah. 30-watt amp. I think it's 110. I think they have a 210 version. Sorry, it's a 115, and they have a 210 version also. But
those
it's not 30 watt.
Unique cab speaker configurations, I guess.
Yeah,
I've never
played. I don't know how it sounds, but
either of those.
It sounds cool though. Yeah,
I
just
would
by looking at it,
like to play either of those.
Yeah. Oh, I just picked it out of a
lineup.
That'd be interesting to play.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. I think we should try like a 15-inch cab for a guitar.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Totally.
So next guitar, I went for a brand I normally try to sidestep and avoid and not make eye contact with. You know? keep your head down.
This
keep
brand
walking.
starts walking down the street, and I cross the street.
Yeah, you cross.
Before social distancing.
Yeah, before it's acceptable. So this is a.
That's terrible.
This is a.
I'm at the line at the ATM. I'm like, oh shit.
You're so horrible. All right.
Yeah.
So it's a PRS. Yes. You were to inhale your beer there. PRS Silver Sky. So normally, I think I avoid the other guitars because they look super like I don't know. They look very daddish to me.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, Santana played this bucket shit.
They're very they're very that's the meme. That whole brand is a meme. It's like that's like the rock doctor, blues dentist, or blues doctor, rock dentist, whatever the hell it was, and that's like their guitar, the 10 top or whatever. And then it's also the John Mayer, the Silver Sky, is the like, PRS is going after Fender. Let's talk about this for 10 fucking weeks. I'm like,
okay, all right, calm down.
You guys,
reel it back.
You guys,
we can have an episode where we talk about this shit. Okay, well, this is about me.
Yeah. Maybe because we're not doing it at the hype of this thing, because we're hoping that we we'll give you some love for this, for our shit lukewarm takes on this. No. Anyways, what?
Okay. So this is a Silver Sky, right?
I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm cooped up in my house. I'm pissed off at everybody. I'm coming at you.
You seem a little aggro. Are you right? You have a Snicker bar close by? You need a...
Ryan, you don't seem like yourself. I'm just kidding. You sound exactly like yourself.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it has a maple fretboard. That's what stood out on this guitar. Maple.
And that's what calms me down. I'm like, ooh.
Okay, go on.
Where I'm like,
and neck, maple neck too.
I'm all snarling. It's like the memes of a dog. It's like, and you give it like, maple fretboard. I like that.
So this is in polar blue, so like
but yeah, maple fretboard on a Silver Sky. I've never seen that.
Weird, right?
Is that like a custom shop
I gotta see
thing?
this shit.
Or
so what?
Is that a custom shop thing? Or
I don't think so, and it wasn't even that expensive of a Silver Sky. So.
Weird. Okay, yeah, because it was like, I know they did red, gray, black.
Huh.
I was like, maybe that was the first issues that they did with the Silver Sky.
Yeah, because this one's like polar blue, which is like a pale or like a 50s or 60s kind of blue. Mm-hmm. Probably like Pelham. I don't know. It's probably close to that. But yeah, that definitely caught my eye. And you know what this thing has that a lot of PRSs have?
What?
It's got the pigeons on it. Still has the pigeons.
It's got the boyds on it.
It's got the boyds. But they're, I guess, less pronounced. They're not, is it mother of pearl or whatever they usually are? They're like outline black. Okay. So I don't know if they're inlaid. They might even be just painted or something. Someone has like a rubber stamp. They just go bloop, 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 bloop.
Get a bird.
Saving some money.
This one's birded. Bird's the word.
Yeah. That should be a meme. Is that a meme? Bird is the word.
It should be.
So then, this is my rig, so I'm getting another guitar.
Two obviously. Guitars. All right.
Yeah.
I guess we never set rules for this.
No, and even if there were, fuck you.
Suck on this.
Balaguer, the Espada.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an offset Telecaster.
Yeah.
Almost. And I'd want it in pink. I mean, come on. Let's do this.
Yeah, no, the Balaguer stuff all fucking kicks ass.
They're amazing. And I'd probably just go over the top and get everything that I wanted. I don't know if I'd do an Evertune, but yeah, I probably would.
That is on East United States, so yeah.
Yeah, they're Pennsylvania, so.
Or the Evertune is North Carolina.
Oh, are you really gonna go there?
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna put it on mine. Spoiler alert.
So where are the tuners coming from? Can you check, please?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna go that far.
All right. So then pedals. So, Big Ear. So they're out of, I believe, Actually, probably should have checked where they're at.
I think they're out
of Nashville now.
Have they moved to Nashville? I believe so. Yeah. I think they're originally New York City, NYC. They were big here, NYC. I think they took that off because they're not out of New York.
Yeah, I think they're out of Tennessee area. Which I probably should have checked and confirmed. But yes,
I believe so. But yeah, no, they make a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, they do. I was looking specifically at the reverb. I believe it's the L.
Yeah.
Why not? It's kind of interesting. There's not too many boutique reverbs, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. A lot of people go for, the dirt and, but it's kind of cool to see a reverb pedal.
Yeah, like a boutique company going, like a lot of their stuff is, fuzz, dirt oriented and stuff like that. And then they go for a reverb.
There's nothing wrong with that, right? But
yeah, no, totally. And then they're going for like a reverb. And yeah, I think we've played it and it sounds good. Yeah, definitely dig it. They're really cool company. I like their pedals because it's just funny how they like kind of almost like undersell it with like, okay, we're just doing this, and it's like makes the pedal speak more for itself. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. Makes you want to actually hear what the pedal sounds like, Next, Native Audio.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
So they have
great company for
delay.
Sure.
He's out of Ohio. Native Audio, the Wilderness pedal. So it's a delay. So it's like it's an analog delay. So I'm all about that shit.
Yeah. Is it analog voice digital delay or is it?
Yeah. Sorry. It's analog voiced digital.
Yeah.
But
a lot of
I'm all about the analog sound. I mean,
yeah, a lot of controls on just like a single like MXR sized control. Yeah. No, for sure. That sounds great. For sure. All his shit sounds good.
Yeah, I might have scored being on the East. So
totally. I was going through. I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, also, this is a lot of these companies are over there.
So Mythos, they have they're out of Nashville. Yeah. Also, so they have the Lark pedal, which is it's the Rhett Scholl signature.
Yes.
Pedal. And it is tremolo. It's got overdrive.
Yeah, it's kind of like an amp style overdrive from the Skylark Gibson combo that Rhett Scholl plays. I think it's like a 15-watt combo, little small, or maybe even less wattage than that. It's basically like a small amp that's just about to explode. That's kind of like the tone that you get out of it, but it also has reverb on it. So it's kind of a dirty, or not reverb, sorry, trem. Nice. So think of dirty trem, kind of deal. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I really want to get one of those, but I also probably let me get back to work first.
Yeah, they're $250, so
exactly.
Get on it.
Exactly.
And then Pinebox Custom. So they were doing like a lot of custom pedals, like the actual artwork and stuff, which he was doing all by hand. But now he has like a production pedal called the Sirens. So it's like a kind of a newer one. It's chorus, which I love chorus.
Yeah.
Vibrato, and has overdrive also in it. So.
Oh shit. Okay. I haven't.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with the company, but I didn't know that of that pedal. Shit. Okay, that's really cool. That sounds fucking dope.
I think he was sticking more towards like overdrives and fuzzes and stuff, and then this is kind of like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, something a little different. Yeah, I like that.
Another thing, you don't see a lot of modulation coming out of boutique. So, and then this isn't boutique. Moog. So the Moger Foger.
Okay.
Which is like a filter, pedal, shitload of stuff.
Totally use it with your synth stuff like that too. But
yeah.
Where are they based out of? Is it New York or something?
I believe it's North Carolina. Or South Carolina.
I'm just throwing
one of the Carolinas.
Throwing shit out there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just made that shit up.
Yeah, Brian, you don't know anything. You should shut the fuck up.
Just if a state is involved, just don't even talk, please.
Oh shit. Is that in the US? Yes.
Is that in the beep? Yep, you got it.
It's like is that in the it's like dubbed over North Carolina.
Yeah. It's like someone else's voice. It's Siri.
Like a robot.
Yes. Yes, discover. I don't know. Just made up a word. So my next one is I had to get a synth like an actual synth. So going with the Moog, another Moog. Were we allowed to repeat? Because I'm repeating. Fuck you.
You never said so. You never said.
Yeah, you never said. Moog, grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think I've talked about it before, but it would be a really cool pedal to have. It's a analog. It's just really fucking expensive. So
is it an analog synth pedal or what?
No, it's a synth. It's an actual synth.
Oh, but it's in a pedal?
Like keyboard. No, it's a full on synthesizer.
Okay. I thought you were saying it's a pedal. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, we're out of pedal land now. Well, okay, can't lie. We got one more after this. And it's also a Moog. Because I'm like, once I found Moog that they were like based out of on that side, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm railing in. They have an expression pedal, which I have to use with the Moger Foger. So come on, let's do it. The totally. EP3. That's it. I mean, that's my rig. That's my East rig, I guess. East of the Mississippi.
All right. So my West one is okay. Start with a guitar. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do Equits, but he moved from LA to Tennessee. So I'm like, damn.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh, you fucked up. But actually, local to San Diego, Prisma Guitars. And I'm going, people who aren't familiar, Prisma Guitars, they do, I don't know, pressed skateboard wood or whatever, top guitars.
Yeah, the laminated, route out everything.
Yeah.
Looks sick.
Yeah. And so I would totally get one of those, and I would get their Toledo model, which is actually like an offset version. So you can get like, the skateboard top and stuff like that. So if people are unfamiliar, go check out Prisma. They look so sick. And I'm like, there's no finish that you would need. Just get that skateboard top. And I'm like, damn, it'd be so sick. So I get one of those. Pickups wise, I was thinking Seymour Duncan because I believe they're out of California, but I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna go Sonic. Pickups. So they're out of California here because I'm like, yeah, might as well. But instead of going with the Crystal Palace, which I've always rave about, I have them in two guitars, and you have his inspired telly set in your telly. I'm gonna go with maybe comparable to the JB Jazz by Seymour Duncan. I'm going to go with the Cthulhu in the Bridge, which is kind of a similar output, which he does, a lot of people jump ship from the JB to his Cthulhu he's mentioned. And then I'm going to go the Smokehouse in the neck. So it's similar to the Jazz. It's a little bit lower output, so you get the smooth, buttery, humbucker in the neck, and then the more scorching, I think 16, 17K output in the bridge. So you get a little bit of hotness.
Hell yeah.
As much as I talk about like low output, I'm like having, the JB is actually like, you can still get some good, cleanish tones out of that. It's not going to like totally distort your...
You were everywhere on that.
Totally. I'm all about everything. So I want a guitar that's hot this time, but all my other guitars are...
I want one that's hot and I want one that's cold.
Because I think it'll help push this amp that I'm getting. So the Benson Vincent. They're out of Oregon, and it's the one Benson... so I'll get a Benson cab too. It's the one Benson that has an effects loop. Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, friend of the show. He has one, and I dig it. He is not utilizing the effects loop as when we were playing shows together, but I'm like, oh, you could totally do that. I love the option of having an effects loop on an amp, even if you don't use it. I'm like, I feel more comfortable if it's there, because
if you don't use it,
yeah, you lose it. Yeah, I really dug that, and I'm like, I think it has a lot of shaping options just on the amp itself, but pedals, you bet your ass I'm gonna get some pedals. And I'm going to put some of these in the effects loop. So reverb, trem, so I'm going to maybe go backwards. I'm going to do the reverb and trem in one is the Mr. Black. They're out of Oregon. He's out of Oregon. The Deluxe Plus. And that's the trem and reverb, so it's amp style. Think of like a Fender kind of, amp section, so similar to like a Flint,
Okay.
But the Deluxe Plus...
Fun to say, probably.
Is not only a dumb name, but it's a good pedal. His original one was the Deluxe Plus, but he to make a foot switchable, it originally was not. It was reverb and trem. You turn the pedal on, and both are on. This one, they're independent of each other. The trem and reverb are separate. It's a great sounding one. RJ had one of the Deluxe Plus, so the non-foot switchable one, and it sounded great. So I'm like, if you could foot switch those, that'd be great. And he did that, so I would get one of those.
Nice.
And then Maris, so out of Los Angeles,
dang,
I would get the Polymoon Delay. So it's a modulated delay, a lot of crazy options, MIDI and all that shit. Yep, I'm about it. And then for chorus, you actually let me know this company. I'm like, oh yeah, out of Oklahoma. I didn't realize where they were on the map until you told me. Walrus Audio.
You didn't know where Oklahoma was on the map.
I did not.
All right.
I knew they were in the United.
The joke's done.
The joke's done. I mean, yeah, but still, I'm like,
show's over, people.
The Walrus Audio Julia. One of my favorite.
You already have one of those.
I know. I would put that on the board, and I would put my artwork on there. That one, not mine. I don't own it.
All right.
It's the artwork the pedal that I own. I would put that on the board.
Okay.
Let's see. As far I can get a lot of drive out of the amp, but I would like to have more options for dirt. So I would do from Lawrence Petros Design, so LPD pedals, I would do the 68 distortion, which is kind of like, I don't know, like a pushed Marshall. And so get some of that in there. So played one of those at NAMM, heard a lot of great things. I would, get one of those. And no, he's a cool guy to talk to on Instagram. And I don't know, like he's pretty active in a lot of forums and stuff like that. It seems like a cool guy. So, yeah, definitely get one of those. And then just for a light drive, I would get Spruce Effects, that Gigantium drive. That one definitely is good for stacking. So it'd be good for stacking either with the Lawrence Petros or with the amp itself. Another modulation, Mutron. Get the Phasor.
Oh, shit.
They're out of Cardiff, California. And, it would be nice to get one of the old school ones because those sound fucking great. The one that Johnny has, I borrowed the giant one or whatever, the size of like a fucking
like a 4-pound pedal.
The size of a fucking newspaper.
Size of like A4 paper.
Yeah, feed it into your printer and it's like it is huge, but it's I borrowed it from Johnny. He's like, oh yeah, try this. It has like the AC cable and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, this is going to sound really good. Okay, yeah, it does. It sounds so fucking good. I mean, this is bullshit how good this sounds. Like, no wonder he keeps that thing around. They do smaller versions, newer, updated versions of it. I would, totally Mutron Phasor. I would totally get one of those. And then don't need it with all the other drive, but I'm like, fuck it, who cares? I've been really getting into like preamps and boosts and stuff like that. So I borrowed from you your Echoplex preamp Dunlop one. I like that a lot, and especially like the Gravity Bomb, stuff like that. I'm just getting back into, I've already done this before where I borrowed a lot of preamps. I'm like, fucking hit him again. I'm going to Mario and Luigi this again.
You can't do Gravity Bomb, though.
No, I'm not doing Gravity Bomb. I'm doing Petty John. They're out of Oregon. So I'm doing their Lift Mark II, their new buffer preamp boost pedal. So you can do you can switch it, between a buffer and a boost, and then it's 9 to 15 volts operation.
All right.
They're out of Oregon. I'm like,
damn,
this fucking hardy looking pedal. It looks like you throw it through, and kill somebody with that thing. It's like gigantic. I'm like, and it's like, a very, very handsome design with those pedals. I'm like, I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Did you say handsome?
Oh yeah, very handsome. I have never played one of them. But I've heard nothing but good things. Heard the demos. I'm like, and maybe I put that on there because I really want to try some Petty John stuff. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. For some reason, I always thought they were out of like UK. Maybe because I heard Guitar Nerds talk about them first. but they're totally out of Oregon. Yeah, so there, and I would do sinusoid cables. How about that?
All right.
But yeah, that's
Seattle area.
Yeah, that's my rig, and I'm gonna stick to it. All right, so this is a quick one that is really fucking stupid, but I've
All right, you're selling me on this.
Oh man, I thought about this, and I was like in bed, right. You know, as you're about to fall asleep, you get that like spark of inspiration. Some people come up with like great like ideas or song or whatever. I thought about this, so as stupid as this is, oh my god, this is great. So we're gonna do a bang, marry, kill. So, but of a hat that you would have to wear every time you went outside. So either for work, for going out in public, you know, doing whatever you're doing, or, you know, playing shows, especially for playing shows. You have to wear one of these hats. A top hat, a cowboy hat, or one of those spinny propeller hats. The multicolored little cartoon little boy hats.
Oh,
you had to
all
right,
one more time. What are my options?
It's the top hat. So like think Slash or
top hat, yeah.
The cowboy hat or the spinny little propeller boy hat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like paper or whatever the hell that paper boy, not paper boy hat, but whatever, like the little boy hat. The cartoon boy hat.
Yeah, it's like the comical boy hat. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. It's like cartoon.
It's
a cartoon hat. So one of those, you have to wear it every time you go outside. Every time you go out in public. At home, you take the hat off.
Man.
So no trucker hats.
Okay.
No like newsboy hats that I like to wear. Nothing fashionable or like no beanies, no nothing. You have to wear one of these fucking things and no hat.
This is really stupid. You're right. This is really dumb.
But it's fucking funny.
So, fuck.
Especially when you're on stage.
So bang, marry, kill. How am I going to do?
Which is like, it's basically
I guess I'll have to.
Bang, marry, kill is like your favorite, least favorite, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I get that.
I think people, you can understand that bit, right?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to bang. I have to bang the top hat.
Really?
Right? And then marry the cowboy hat.
Damn. There's a snake in my boots.
And then yeah. No, I definitely would have to marry and that would be the one I'd have to wear. That's my thing is like,
yeah, it's like, okay.
With this bang, marry, kill, it's a little confusing. So
well, it is a little different. It's like, okay, which one would you want to wear the most? Which one do you want to wear the second? Which one do you want to wear the least? That's basically the gist of it. I mean,
okay. So marry the cowboy hat.
So you're not literally doing these things. I thought you would have known by like episode like 125. You would understand this bit, Kyle.
Shit, I thought you'd have to compile all the things that we had to do and actually, you know, bang marry the corn dog and
get after it. He just fucking.
What are you waiting for?
He's just Kyle's just getting after it. Fuck.
Whoa.
I already committed to this, Carrie. You have to understand. For the show. It's for the
show. Yeah. Kill the boy hat.
Oh.
Kill the little like beach ball looking motherfucker with the fucking spinny. What does it look like? Fucking beach ball colors.
That's totally what it's supposed to be. Okay. All right. We both have different answers for this. I would really? Bang spinny hat. I could see myself wearing that.
Oh my god. No. Show up to fucking job interviews and shit. What? Well, as long as it's not outside, as long as we're not conducting this
a job interview for hot dog on a stick, like, oh fuck, do you want to be manager?
Yeah. Do you want to own the company?
Do you want to be CEO?
Yeah, do you want the CEO salary but work just at like one of the restaurants?
No, fuck. Marry top hat.
All right.
I you could totally wear a top hat with just like a band t-shirt and jeans and people are like, all right.
Oh, that guy fucks.
He likes Slash. he likes Slash for sure. Okay. And I say this because I own a top hat.
Yeah.
Like years ago, I had a really bad haircut. Never go to that person ever again. Person is actually a barber. Gave me a shitty haircut. So I bought a lot of hats, and as a bit, my sister got me a top hat 'cause she thought it would be funny. I'm like, oh yeah, da, da, da. I'm like, I really appreciate that gift. I wear it every once in a while. Halloween costumes, it comes in clutch. And then
well, you gotta wear it. You gotta take a picture and post it on Instagram now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
No one believes you.
I should do an Instagram live and just wear a top hat. Don't even mention it. Or my next YouTube video, I never even mention it. I should just wear random hats every video. I wear like a Joker hat.
I'm the Joker, babe.
A jester hat. That's what I meant. A jester hat. I'm jester, baby. I would totally kill the cowboy hat. I could not wear a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just not part of my steez.
No, it just goes against your culture, really.
Way cooler.
Think about it.
Oh, you can't, yeah. Cowboys and Indians, I get them.
Boom. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Spinny hat works well for my personality, though. I think that should probably be the Mary. I'm a fucking dunce idiot. I should wear a dunce cap.
Yeah.
Quick fire round.
This is really stupid.
Quick fire round, because we're still on this.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm back.
Just quick fire round. Indiana Jones hat.
Oh yeah, I'd fucking kill that shit.
Wear it all the time.
Yeah. Junior.
Every day you roll out of your garage and pick up your hat before the sensor picks it up. I could do that. That'd probably be that would yet again be a really funny one to wear. Just like, don't mention it. Just wear that with your normal outfit. You fucking roll up in a fucking tracksuit anime shirt, and then like an Indiana Jones hat. They're like, what the fuck?
Like, damn, this guy just does not care.
This guy doesn't fuck. This one is really fedora.
Yeah, I would wear it if I had to.
I like fedoras. Oh. And when did they get a bad rap?
Back in like 2009.
Fuck, that's when I started liking them.
Yeah, that's why, because everyone started wearing them.
Ah, fuck, dude.
There's a restaurant I service, and they all wear fedoras.
I have like
okay.
I have like 2 or 3 cool fedoras that I like.
Yeah,
but I can't wear them.
You own them?
Yeah,
you own 3 or 4.
I lease them. I rent these fedoras.
Fedora, more like for boring.
Fedora. Okay. So I'm all about that. I like that hat so much, but I can never wear it. It's fucking bullshit.
The powers that be hold me down.
They're neck and neck with that newsboy hat. I mean, the newsboy is more acceptable because everybody wears them.
Yeah.
It's the meme.
I used to wear one.
The newsboy hat. I'm like, oh yeah. Everybody's just like, the meme is like, oh, I'm really fucking awkward and I'm going bald.
Yeah. I used to wear one like right out of high school. I wore like a Dropkick Murphys one. I thought it was like the shit.
I still wear mine. I'm gonna fucking hold on to that. Fuck the memes. If they take the fedoras away and they take the fucking
they're not taking them away. You act like
I can't let these fucking memes change my lifestyle. Do you understand what the internet does, Kyle?
Yeah.
I am the internet.
Changes you.
This shit goes on Instagram. I fucking see it. Do you understand me? I got a couple more. So I'm all about fedoras. Anyways,
right.
The floppy fishing dad hat. The fisherman's hat.
No. I thought it was really cool one.
The summer hat, like the floppy one. It's like the really light beige one.
I own like a bright ass orange one. I used to have a bright ass orange one.
That sucks.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is sick. And then I remember like, no, I don't want to wear this anymore. And then I think it's my brother, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that was a good move for me. Not for my brother though.
Fuck you.
Sorry. Sorry, Cameron.
Yeah, I have a friend who wore that when we were on tour, just like for like a couple weeks or whatever. He wore that, and he had the zinc on his nose, like a dad. He was like 26 or something like that. So it wasn't like dad, but he totally wore that, and he was totally fine. He's like, dude, with like, Wayfarers. He's like, this is the look. And then when he was on stage, that's when he would put like, nice shirt on, jeans and like, nice shoes, but he would wear flops. He would dress like a dad when we were like in the van or like, walking around Walmarts or whatever.
Yeah.
But when he was on stage, he's like, no. He legit had the zinc on his nose. He's like, dude, if you have a beak like this,
what the fuck?
He had a big old schnoz. Why? He's like, dude, you got to protect the fucking beak, bro. And he's like, and he
burning your beak.
He never burned his face. He never had the burnt cheeks or anything because he's like, yeah, the hat. And he was the only one who didn't get burned on the face. We all did. We're all like at the end of it, we're all like sunburnt on our face.
Well, I mean, I guess now that you mention it, no, I'd never own one of those.
But yeah, you know what? I would probably. I would. I don't think I could pull that off. I would probably like fuck it, toss it in the garbage. Last one. The bowler hat.
Oh man, there was a time where I used to think that was a cool hat. I think because I never saw anyone wearing them.
You had a little phase where you were wearing bow ties, and that was a pretty sick look.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Bow ties, and if you added the bowler to it,
dude, the bowler, yeah,
that would have been the move.
Fuck,
but you have to commit to it. You couldn't wear. I mean, yeah, actually, fuck that. You could totally wear a bowler with fucking like sweatpants. Nowadays, dude, if you gone shopping, everybody just fucking wears sweatpants. Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
That's my move. Wear the joggers. I'm not going jogging, everyone. Okay, come on.
You can jog this. Okay. Bowler. No. Right. Yay. Nay.
No. Fuck no. Not anymore. Look like, was it Laurel and Hardy? You and I, we could both wear one.
We should both wear bowler hats. Be the Laurel and Hardy of like podcast world.
I think we already are. That's already our shtick.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just that should be the tagline on the Instagram. The Laurel and Hardy of the podcasting world.
Yeah. Oh man.
And maybe not.
I could wear one of those. I think a lot of these are a yes, except for Cowboys. That's the only one that I was like, nah.
Why not? That's like the most fitting one. The other ones you shouldn't be wearing in public.
Howdy. I'm much more like spinny hat over the cowboy hats. Anyway, this went on way too long. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. If you like what you hear, you can follow along on social media. We're on Instagram at the Tone Jerks, and we have a Facebook group. Just search the Tone Jerks and you will find it. And if you want to, and you could really help us out if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll be linked in the show notes. And if you just search the Tone Jerks, you'll find some of the videos. We have podcasts up there. We have videos up there. We're going to get more videos. And then if you really like what you hear, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week. You can get an RSS feed directly to your favorite podcatcher, and you have over 100, I think over 120 episodes. So it's not just like
many.
Not we put one out every month or whenever we feel like it or we get bored and stop doing it. We do one every week. So I think we started at episode 13, and then we've done double episodes, bonus ones on the podcast, on the Patreon podcast feed, all that stuff. So, like I said, you don't have to do it. We're still doing the main show, but you get extra stuff over there. So we want to give you something for your support. And then besides the extra episodes, we wanted to give you a shout out for helping us out. We wanted to give you a sizable acknowledgement. Thank you so much. Kyle, you got a list ready?
I got it.
All right. Stop it to me.
Let me around, okay?
Bye-bye.
All right. I have deep breath here. Andrew Walsh. Adam Rohr from the Let Him Hear podcast. Doug King. Doug Gann. Doug Christ. Abe Newman. Michael Newman. Aaron Taylor. See, I'm doing the OG read.
There you go. Because last time fucking me up.
Last time you were shook.
Yeah, it fucking pissed me off, actually.
Aaron Taylor, Nicholas Ogburn, Nicholas Payson, Colin Smith.
You're lucky there's a mile between us, or I'd fucking push my bowler hat forward and fucking steamroll over there.
Roll your sleeves.
Yeah.
Roll up your sleeves.
Put up your dukes, bitch.
Bitch, you still. Jason Fuzzmonger. Joe from.
I could talk shit all I want. What the fuck are you gonna do?
I'm like, try and keep reading these names of these poor people that are waiting for their names to be read.
Read my name. Fuck you, Brian. Yeah, we don't like you anyway.
They're like, say my name. Say my name.
You're my third favorite person on the podcast.
Jason Fuzzmonger, Joe from Like My Pedals, Will and RJ from the Just Surprise Me podcast. We have Romyorn, Jamie Davis, Jim Bowers, Johnny Ray, Steve Mike, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Brett Alexander, Alvaro Viramontes.
I'm like, now I'm waiting for you to say his name. Say his name.
Digger from Fatfoot Effects, Brian from Nutter Guitars, Leon from Pelican Noiseworks, Abe Froman from Chicago.
He's east of the Mississippi.
Yeah. The Sausage King of Chicago.
Yeah.
Sean Fahey, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig. I can't.
It shows how like
I tried to say it, but I heard myself say it and I laughed. It's like,
yeah.
Zach Hale, and we have a new one.
My drum roll.
You're gargling. You're gargling your beer.
Yeah.
We have Eric Marrow.
Yep, from YouTube and Instagram at Eric Marrow. Just search him on there. I've been big fan of his. Yeah, his videos are fucking killer. I recorded an episode with him. It will actually probably come out in a couple weeks. I honestly, like, I don't know what I did. I recorded them all in 1 week because I didn't know what I was going to do with this bonus series. So I recorded it maybe a couple weeks ago. It'll come out in a couple weeks. So, I've been having a lot of fun watching his videos. I've been bugging the shit out of him with questions of how to, do YouTube and Instagram and videos and stuff like that. He's a very cool guy. Yeah, happy that he's tuning into the show and actually digging it. So, thank you, Eric. Check out his channel. Subscribe to his channel. And then, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for supporting. We will see you next week. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.